Game 4. eMLB 2026 World Series. We are ready. It's the Astros and the Cubs. It's next. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show and the 2026 eMLB World Series. Welcome, everyone. Camera was fighting with me there for a sec. Sorry about that. Get working, camera. Welcome, everybody. Commish LB here with you. Great to have you here. Thanks for coming in on a odd time that we normally would be on again. All right, here's where we are. We are in the middle of this World Series. If it goes 7, we are definitely at the halfway point. Houston currently with 2-1 lead. Tonight's game will be from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Should be an interesting one. Two pitchers that we haven't seen in the World Series yet. Fraser Perez, the former Yankee, will get his first World Series taste. And Alberto Sojo, the pretty steady back of the end rotation man for the Chicago Cubs. Both guys don't have very good ERAs. Both of these bullpens are taxed today. So it could be one of those. It could be a game of bullpens and management. Or it could be a game where you're just going to know it's a high-level offensive slugfest. Hard to say. Time will tell. Let's see where we are or where we've come from before we get there. Game number 1 was a pretty solid one. The Astros pretty much dominated through most of that one, winning 6-1. Chicago only getting the home run from Giancarlo Stanton to stop from being shut out in that one. Matt Chapman with a home run in the Crawford boxes in game 1 of that one. Game 2 was another interesting one. It went, as you recall, this one went extras as the Astros came back from 4-0 in the bottom of the 9th to tie it at 4 on two-run homers, one from Yordan Alvarez and one from Seth Beer. Then it went 3 more. The Cubs got 2. Astros almost came back again, but they fall just short, losing 6-5 in that one. Game 3 on you-know-who's birthday earlier this week. Astros ran away with this one for a bit. It was up 7-0. Then the Cubs started to really make some noise. Grand slam from Daniel Cabrera in the 5th inning. Got it to a 7-5 game. They crunched up to 7-6. Then the Astros got 2 more runs in the top of the 8th. That was on Matt Chapman getting a solo home run as well as another run scoring. Cubs got another one, but they could not get any further. They fall 9-7. That is where we are to this point. Wind is going to blow in from right field at Wrigley Field in tonight's game. There is rain in the forecast. Very important for you to keep that in mind. We already have your game 4 starters back in rotation. Guys, both guys with ERAs at or above 8 in the postseason. Here is your starting lineups in today's game. We will start with the Houston Astros looking to take a 3-1 series lead and possibly close this series out at Wrigley Field without needing to get back home. And yes, very happy this will be a fully managed game. Today, Sammy Isla will be in center field. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki scoots up to the number 2 spot. He's 3 for 10 with 4 walks in this series. He is in left field in this one, batting second. Yordan Alvarez will be over at first today. He's been moving between both first and left field in this one. And today he'll be at first, batting third. Grayson Rowan slides down to the cleanup spot. The catcher is 4 for 14. He has a homer, 4 RBI. He will bat fourth and behind the dish today. Seth Beer just 2 for 5, but a home run, 2 RBI, and it was that big game to get this game to extras that he had the 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th in that 4-run 9th inning that the Astros did. He'll be the DH today, batting 5th. Juan Pierre is making his postseason appearance. This is his major league debut postseason appearance for the 25-year-old from Santo Domingo. He had just 105 with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. Peculiar call here from Ben Haslam, thinking with him being up, he might be trying to go tactical here. We'll keep an eye on how Juan Pierre does tonight. He's in right field, batting 6. Matt Chapman, couple home runs in this series. He's 4 for 14, batting 7th tonight over 3rd. Gavin Lux has had a good game in his last one. He went 3 for 4. He's now 3 for 7 with a double and a run scored in the postseason. He'll bat 8th over at second base. I am Groot. If you speak Groot, then you know I just said Carlos Correa has really struggled of late. Now just 2 for 13 in this series since that 2-run double that was the game winner back in game 1. He will bat 9th tonight over at short. Learn to speak Groot. Fraser Perez, the 30-year-old from Santiago in the Dominican. It's his second career postseason. He's 1-2 with an 8.82 career ERA in the postseason. And the 2026 postseason is no better. 1-2 with an 8.49 ERA. However, a whip of just 1.20. For the Chicago Cubs, a pretty familiar lineup that you have seen. It'll start with Jackie Roberts in left field, just 2 for 15 with 6 strikeouts in this postseason. He'll lead off in left. Louis Arise getting another nod, 0 for 4 in the postseason. He's your DH today. Denny Smith Jr., 2 for 10, both left the park, 2 home runs, 3 RBI. 4 walks to this point for the Wrecking Ball. He's in center field tonight. Danny White is over at first base batting cleanup. Kent Herbeck Jr. will be the number 5 hitter, just 2 for 14 with 3 strikeouts in the series. Brendan Rodgers will bat 6th over at second. Daniel Cabrera had a grand slam in game 3. He's now got 5 hits in the series, a double, home run, 6 RBI. 2 runs scored. He'll bat 7th over in right field, and he's been playing stellar defense out there. Been pretty sexy, if you ask me. Tank Espelin is your shortstop, batting 8th. He's got 5 hits himself over at short. Carson Kelly has been reliable both behind the plate and at the plate. In this one, he's the catcher, batting 9th. Alberto Sojo, the 26-year-old from Copaya, Venezuela, a small community in the state of Miranda out there. He was 9-8 in the regular season with a 3.76 ERA. In 3 starts so far in this postseason, he's 0-1, a 7.94 ERA, and a 2.29 WHIP. He hopes to change that. We're ready to go. Let's get transitioned over to Wrigley Field for Game 4 tonight. Welcome to Wrigley Field, everybody. It's Commish LB here with you for Game 4 of the eMLB World Series. It's raining here in the Windy City. It is a crisp 40 degrees. It is wind blowing in from right field at 11 miles an hour. We will see how that wreaks havoc on tonight's game. Let's look at your starting defensive alignments in this one. Before we get it started, we will start in the outfield as it's Jackie Roberts in left field. Denny Smith Jr. is your center fielder. Daniel Cabrera is in right. Infield has Kent Herbeck Jr. over at the hot corner. Tank Espelin is your shortstop. Brendan Rodgers over at second. And Danny White is at first. Carson Kelly will be behind the dish again. A reminder, all ratings you see here are on a 1 to 20 scale eMLB, employing a 1 to 20 scale here on the Out of the Park system. Starter for tonight, the 26-year-old from Copaya, Venezuela, the right-hander in his 3rd year. It's Alberto Sojo. Soho definitely broke out last season, going 11-3 with a low sub-4 ERA. He duplicates it, going 9-8 this year with a 3.76 ERA. He had 119 strikeouts over 153 innings, and he improved his whip to a career best 1.24 this regular season. Postseason, though, not been kind. 3 starts, 0-1, 794 ERA, and a 2.29 whip. He's allowed 20 hits in 11 1/3 innings of work to this point. 3-pitch specialist. He throws mid-upper 90s with the fastball. He works a slider and a knuckle curve in there. Getting into the box to start off Game 4 will be Sammy Isla. Isla, the 1-2 punch, is hitting his postseason at .326. He's got 2 home runs and 5 RBI for the Fall Classic. He is 5 hits for 5 for 14, a double, RBI, and 3 runs scored. Tonight's beer of choice is Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Good to have you here. Let's get Game 4 underway. Let's go. 2-0 pitch. Cheers, everybody. 2-0 pitch to Isla from Soho. Slap towards right center field. Sliding over to his right. Danny Smith Jr. making a sliding catch to rob his fellow center fielder. Hey, guess what? First play of the game. It's looking pretty sexy, don't you think? The 1-2 from Soho. He swings. The fuck is going on here? Apparently that ball was hit to short right center field. But frig if I know.
What's your language?
Oh, shut up.
Here.
I have no clue, gang. I don't know what to make of that one. So anyway, Suzuki, let's see, the ball's hit to right center field. Suzuki's heading to third. Do you want to signal Suzuki to round third base and try to score? Ball is shallow. Suzuki's an average runner. Danny Smith has a cannon for an arm. You know, he has a cannon for an arm. Sorry, I've got Caddyshack in my head again. Nope. Full send, says everybody. It'll be bases loaded with 1 out. And Seth Beer coming to the plate. The 3-2. Misses outside, ball 4, and he will walk him in. Scoring from third will be Suzuki. It is the second walk on the day for Alberto Soho. We've still got 1 out. The 2-1. To center field. This is going to drop. 1 run will score. And that is it, as the big arm from Danny Smith Jr. stops everybody 90 feet later. RBI single for Matt Chapman. Makes it a 2-0 ball game. The 3-2. Runners go. And it misses up and away. Ball 4. Grayson Rowan will come in from third base. And the Astros, or should I say the Houston Texans, have kicked a field goal against the Chicago Cubs. Lead this one 3-0. The full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He might have gone golfing on that one, and he will go down.
Fatality.
Had to chase in that one, and he's going to have the Astros leave the bases loaded, and Alberto Soho finally gets out of danger. Half an inning in the books here for Game 4. Astros off to an early 3-0 lead. Cubbies coming up. The 2-2 runner goes and hit up the middle. Diving stop over at second by Lux. Throws to first in time to make the play. Great play from Gavin Lux. We'll call that a sexy dive as he gets him out of the inning. And apparently I am mistaken. It was not a sexy play of the day. It was a deluxe play of the day. To the second inning we go. It's 3-0 Houston. He'll take the first pitch he sees and crushes it to center field. Sammy Isla knows this one is way out of here. Home run, Brendan Rodgers. Rodgers decides to be like the Postal Service. Through wind, rain, sleet, or snow, we will launch it deep 412 feet later into the center field bleachers. The Cubbies will strike for their first. It's 3-1. 2-2 pitch. Cabrera goes. It's grounded over to second. Gavin Lux dives to his left. He throws to first. Another beautiful play from Gavin Lux, who's officially 2 sexy plays of the day, which means he's gone Rick Astley on us. A 3-2 pitch, but of course, he's gonna jam it to right field. It's pretty well struck. It's going in against the wind. It's off the wall just underneath the fence. Rowan goes for second. He takes the corner and heading for third. He's going all the way. Safe! And leadoff triple from the catcher, Grayson Rowan. He put a charge into that one. That could have been out of here if not for the wind blowing in from right. Cabrera had to wait on that ball and then had to go chase after it. Triple for Rowan as he just barely gets in. And we got a leadoff runner at third with nobody out here. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted into right field, and it's a base hit. Juan P.A. in his second career postseason at bat makes a big one as he lines one into right for the hit. In comes Rowan from third, and it's now 4-1 Houston. 2-1 pitch to left field. Pretty well struck, going back to the wall, but it just clears the ivy. It's the third home run of this World Series for Matt Chapman. Sounds like a good goal horn, doesn't it? Matt Chapman's third home run in 4 games in this World Series. He extends the lead. It's 6-1. A 3-2 pitch from Perez. To right field, absolutely crushed, not even moving is Juan P.A. It's a home run for Danny Smith Jr. He came in like a wrecking ball. Third home run of this ball classic for him, tying Matt Chapman for the series high, and it's now 6-2. The 3-2. Runners don't go. This one's up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. Ben, do you signal Gavin Lux to round third base and try to score? The ball is shallow. Lux is a fantastic runner. Danny Smith Jr.'s got a cannon. What do you do? No, he says he holds. Everybody moves up 90 feet. The Astros get the RBI single for Sammy Isla, his second of the World Series. It's 7-2. 2-2 pitch is lifted towards right center field. Danny Smith Jr. coming in. Cabrera's nearby. Smith Jr. makes the catch. The throw door to the plate. Safe! RBI. Sac fly, but not by much as Lux tags up. Smith put an oomph into that one, but not in time. He just misses him. It's 8-2. 1-1 pitch lifted to left field. That gets down for the hit. Jake, what do you do? Tank Espelin round third base. Do you want him to try to score? Ball is shallow. Espelin, a fantastic runner. Suzuki has a normal arm. What do you do? Yes, he says. We finally got some action. Here comes the play at the plate. This slide. Not in time. It's RBI single for Jackie Roberts as Tank Espelin will motor in. 8-3 now for the Astros. A 2-0 count to Correa. Towards short and diving stop, and Tank Espelin will rob him. Beautiful play from Tank Espelin. Dare I say sexy? The first pitch from Honeywell will be lifted to center field and absolutely crushed. Grayson Rowan, for the second straight game, has a home run. 404 feet later, the first pitch Grayson Rowan sees goodnight. 11-3 Astros. 3-2 pitch to right field. Very well struck, going back, still going back, but just clearing the fence. Jackie Roberts has a home run. Juan P.A. gave it a leap, but it just clears the fence. It lands into the gated fence that's there, and it's now 11-4. The 2-2 to right field. Pretty well struck. P.A. goes back. He will watch this one get 2 rows in. The Chicago Cubs have had no problems hitting homers. It's their second of the inning.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
Well, 2-run homer for Danny White. It's his first of the series. It's his 6th of the postseason, and he makes it an 11-6 ball game. It ain't over yet. A 1-2 pitch to center field. Sammy Isla going back, still going back, and it is gone. Brendan Rodgers will get his second home run of the night. Are you kidding me? The 2-2 to center field. Sammy Isla comes in, has to leap, and makes a beautiful catch to end this game. Are you kidding me? We're going to finish this on a sexy play of the day. Well, why not? Because everything else has happened in this game, right? Yep, they're going to do that. It's a beautiful end of the game from Sammy Isla. The Astros will slug their way to the 11-7 victory. As we look at the box score, wow, what a day. Crooked numbers and nothing but coming from the Astros in that one. 3 3-run innings, 2 3-run homers. No, 1 3-run homer. I'm sorry, Matt Chapman was a 2-run homer. But everybody not named I Am Groot got a base hit in that one. Correa was 0 for 5. A little unlucky, though. Sammy Isla, let's see, who didn't have multiple hits? Seth Beer, he was 1 for 4. He had a double. Gavin Lux was 1 for 3. He had a single. Juan P.A. had 3 hits. Grayson Rowan had 3 hits, including a homer. And that's it. Everyone else had 2 hits. Matty Chapman, 3rd inning home run off of Alberto Sojo to drive him out of the game. Grayson Rowan, an 8th inning 3-run shot. 2 double plays on the day for Astros fielding. Meanwhile, for the Cubs, they had 8 hits, but Jackie Roberts, Danny White, Brendan Rodgers, each with multiple hit games, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 home runs on the day for the Cubs, but all they could muster is 7 runs on the day. Both teams struck out 10 times in this one. So again, Perez will earn the victory, improves to 2-1, still gave up 3 earned runs on 5 innings. Forrest Whitley, though, was doing well until the home run barrage started to take place. He gave up 2 home runs himself, did strike out 3, but allowed 3 earned runs in that one. Corbin Burns even allowed a home run in that one. It was Brendan Rodgers' second home run, almost in, well, he hit it to center, just not as far, but it cleared. So Brendan Rodgers, 2 home runs in today's game. Second one off of Corbin Burns. Alberto Sojo wasn't pretty. He walked a lot. He gave a fair amount of hits. He just struggled through 77 pitches through 2 1/3 innings of work. He will fall to 0-2. Player of the game, Grayson Rowan, 3 for 5. He had a home run, 3-run homer, and an RBI. I dig that. I'd say that's fair. So game 5 expected. It's the following day, so we'll advance. David Elvis is expected to take on Steve Randolph in that one. And with that, we're going to say back to the litter box I go. Love Kitty Ninjas, who's happening. And you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight and we'll be back in front of you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Eastern time. It is game number 5 of this series. We're now 1 win away for the Astros from crowning them the second time since 2022 as the world champions. But for now, Commissioner LB will head out and say how you think directs your life. When you think you're best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best, and I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks for spending some of it here. Hope to see you. Bring your Java for tomorrow. Do we crown a world champ, or do we push this series to Tuesday night? No stream on Monday if we go to Game 6. That I can assure you. Thanks a bunch. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Peace.
You jackass!